Hey guys, Alistair, and welcome to it's gonna be mostly just me talking. Just because I need to get a video out and I've got a lot of work to do, so this is gonna be quite short, I'm guessing. So it's gonna be one game of free for all. But basically, I uploaded a video in summer, like right at the end, where I told you a story about how I sort of nearly died, and I removed it because it was a terrible video, and at the time I literally just came out of the hospital and I was just terrible at speaking. So I decided I'm going to do this again because I've got more views now, more viewers, and I can actually talk about this a bit more in detail. But I'm going to play one free for all game, and also I want to know, do you think I should upload more COD or more FIFA? Because I'm loving COD at the moment. It's quite hard on both at the moment. The situation is it's hard to find content that's original, especially with COD. Everybody's done the same thing. So let me know if you want me to do either more COD or more FIFA. I'm gonna do both, but I'm still gonna I'm gonna carry on with both. But if you want me to do more of one, then I'll definitely do that. Let me know in the comments. Also, right, let me get into the game first, then I'll start talking, but it's taking ages. Right, so after 20 minutes, I think, of actually finding a game, I found 5 players. But, yeah, it's going to be a great free-for-all game. And also, I'm probably going to turn this way mostly because I look like a dot-to-dot. What's happening there? Really annoying, that, and it's just pissing me off. So I'm going to turn this way and probably not look at the camera that much, but I'll try to anyway. So, basically, it all starts, I think, I don't know what the date was actually, but it was the end of July, I think, and we decided derpily to just go for a game of golf. I don't know why, we never play golf with my friends. So we went there, completed the whole thing. We were shit, obviously all of us were shit. So on the last hole, we decided to, why is that? I can hear a whale. That Bioshock, it's got a whale in his house. Mate, I should have got a double then. I should have got a double. I know. So, yeah, after the golf, we were on like the last hole, I think it was, and we weren't really counting scores. And then in the end, it came to the last hole, or second last hole, I think it was, so we decided to, oh mate, get turned on, get wrecked, again, right, okay, and then. What's this guy? There's this guy called Bioshock. I'm not sure if he can hear him, but he's just shouting gorilla noises at me. I don't know what he's doing. And he's got a whale in his house. It's a zoo. He's got a zoo in his house. So, yeah, again, as I said, the last hole, we all had our shot. Chic shot. Mine went, I think it was like completely left, nowhere near the hole. Piled up together. And then one of my friends, not going to name his name, because I'm still friends with him and all that stuff, but, he decided to have his shot way later. Well, he had a shot and then he had another shot for some reason with another ball. Decided to fizz it. And while we're in the group, he hit me on the side of the bloody head. At the time, I didn't really feel it. It was just because of shock, I think. It wasn't. I couldn't really feel pain as much. But then once the shot gone, I started throwing up. I started feeling so sick. So I got up, walked to a bench, and I was like, I think I was like, I don't need to go to the hospital. No, I don't think I need to go to the hospital at all. All that, like, these 2 golfers came over, tried to be really sarcastic, saying like, oh, I think you may die in these sort of circumstances or something like that. It's like, you could die. It's like, that's brilliant. That's just brilliant. Thanks for that, mate. Call the ambulance. One of my friends decided to like put me down on the floor and get their parents to like rush and get me. We went to the hospital and I was there for ages, like, not paranoid, but like scared what actually happened to me. I've thrown up like 6 times in their car, which I felt really bad for them. And once I got to the hospital, they put me down and all this stuff, and they didn't let me fall asleep, which was the worst part about it. I wanted to sleep. Obviously, they don't want me to get a concussion or fall asleep and not let me wake up. So they didn't let me fall asleep, which, like, I'm more than happy that happened in the end now. Because if I fell asleep, I probably wouldn't have woken up. Not like, yeah, I don't think like I was. Oh mate, I am going in, mate. Bloody hell. Okay, I jinx that. I always jinx it. So yeah, my mum and dad came and all that stuff, and then they rushed me. They rushed me all the way to to Nottingham University. They rushed me to Nottingham University. No, they took me to Nottingham Hospital because they found out I had they did an X-ray on my head and they found out it was pretty bad. So oh, you're over here. I'll take that. So once I was in there, I forgot what happened actually at this point. I think they actually let me go to sleep. They gave me some drugs and all that shit. So I was bare lean and all that shit. So oh my god, come on, there we go. Some like double wide swipping there. Oh my god, this guy keeps running around. So yeah, I found out when they could actually talk to me, I needed surgery as my brain was actually my skull was actually indented and my brain actually moved to the side, so they had to replace my actual skull by lifting it up and allowing pressure to ease off my brain, and they had to move my brain back to where it originally was, which it took, I think it would take like a 4 or 5 hour surgery, or 6, probably around there, to actually get it done. And then I was in there for like 2 weeks. In the original video, which I've privated now, I said that I was actually in there for like 4 or 5 weeks or something like that. But like, I'm not sure why. I think I was trying to overdo it. But yeah. So once that happened, I said, oh, I just got like moved to one side, my aim. Oh, okay. 30 to 15. I'm finishing now. But yeah, so I was actually in there for 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks, something around that. And then actually they found out that my memory was gone. Like I couldn't remember my mum and dad's name, not my mum and dad's name, but like my brother's name, my sister's names. So it was very worrying. Like I couldn't say my best friend's sister's name and all that stuff. So and footballers, I forgot Man City. I forgot who was Yaya Toure, which is like a thing now. I remember FaceTime one of my friends, and I'm like, "Who's that guy playing centre mid?" And it's like, "That's Yaya Toure." It's like, "Oh yeah, it's Yaya Toure." So that was scary, and I had to go to the hospital every Thursday, I think it was, for this memory and English lessons because I couldn't speak properly as well. I think my memory like caused that. Even though my English wasn't that good anyway, but it just went worse. So yeah, after I got out of the hospital, that was the most annoyingest thing. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Also, apart from the question I asked you at the beginning, let me know if you have any like serious hospital injuries or anything like that. I'd like to know because it's quite a like I've got a scar just there. You probably can't see it because I had a haircut and it is still growing back. But it is there, and I can still feel some stitches, but like they are coming out in like really easily. But anyway, remember to let me know anything like the comments or the history, like any memories of incidents you've had. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and peace.